Looking at the plugins in the admin panel, the back of the WordPress site, there are lots of great plugins that can do great things for the site. There are some important ones to have. It's also best not to have too many plugins, because having a lot of plugins, there's a possibility of having a conflict between some of the plugins, which then could cause an issue. Initially, when first going into the dashboard of the site, there'll be a plugin there called Hello Dolly. That is just a sample, so you can just delete that. When you delete a plugin, it's just here, delete. This plugin, Akismet, helps to prevent spam. When you activate it, you also need to enter an API key. To get your API key, go to your Google account, or if you don't, you have an activate button where we were looking before here. So activate. So this one's already activated, it's got deactivate showing. And you can also edit and make changes to them there. Use editor, that's best to just leave those editor areas. Users, you can add another user. If you want to allow somebody else access, you can add, instead of them using your user access, you can give them a separate user access. And in this area, you can change the details in the profile. You can add information in, and you can change things like the basic color selection there. Tools. Chosen what category it goes under, it will default to this. At the moment there isn't a selection because new ones haven't been put in yet. And reading. It's better to change this to summary, so that when someone gets a feed from your site, they get the summary and then they can come to the site to see the rest of that. Discussion, you can choose what options you want here with people making comments. It's good to allow people to make comments. It helps provide content to your site, but you also need to monitor and approve those comments in case they're not suitable. This is just for the things like your images and your